Whoops, it looks like I wasn't recording. So we've armored up, we've driven over Riverside, we shot 2 zombies, and we're getting ready to loot some buildings. You're all caught up. Awesome. So we're here to pick up some more furniture for our house. At the moment I'm just doing a bit of a sweep of the streets to make sure we don't have any packs of zombies that have wandered in. And keeping an eye out for any lone zombies just hanging around. Like that one. Yeah, with all the trees around, a single zombie that's just standing there can be pretty hard to spot. You can get unlucky with clothing color and camouflage as well. Now I would just jump out one side of the car and snap this thing with my rifle, but, you know, there's one zombie there, there could be some more. So we'll do a bit of car flew. Okay, looks like it finally noticed us at the last moment. It's just interesting how, like, we're driving around a big heavy truck and that thing was happy to just stand there quite a while. Okay, so here's some of the zombies they killed earlier. Okay, so we're feeling pretty safe. We get one zombie coming up to us while we're looting stuff shouldn't be the end of the world. We have got all our armor on, and you know we'll be fairly careful still. I think I'm going to move the trailer so its butt is close to the doors, so we're not out here running around too much. So, it's funny, one of the things we're here to steal is beige tiles. Now anyone who's been watching the series since we moved into the big factory, they would have probably seen me throw out, I don't know, dozens, maybe 100 beige tiles. They used to be all over the base and we've slowly replaced it with carpet and wood flooring and all sorts of stuff, but now that I've built out that middle section, yeah, we need some more beige tiles for the hallways, and I don't have any more sitting around the base. Maybe I'll just snack a little before we head out. It's still early in the afternoon. If we can get this done in time, I want to go rip some doors off places as well. I think I would prefer... Hey, we've got a sledgehammer here. Yeah, let's chuck that in there. Yeah, the microwave. Okay, remind me to get that out of the microwave. Yeah, we want to get some doorknobs and door hinges. Now, there's doors here that we could obviously break, but I would rather do that inside somewhere. So the school seems like a good option. We go upstairs. Lots of doors to rip off the hinges. Okay, so looks clear. Now the only problem might be if the like the noise we've made in the area has like drawn something into the building. You know, this is a fairly porous building. If it's drawn something in and it's just standing around, so we will have to go in there. I'm not going to sweep every single room. I always forget how loud zombies are when I'm not around them, so we'll just sort of stand here for a bit. Yeah, so I can't hear any zombies. So I'm not going to sweep the entire complex. I'll just check sort of the adjacent rooms. Now the sprinters we're playing with do open doors, so just having a closed door isn't the safety it normally is. I think this is an actual dark room, so this is like photography stuff. Yeah, camera film. I think that's one of those items that does literally nothing in-game at the moment. There are actual cameras, it's just they don't do anything. Okay, so we'll start ripping up as much of this as we can, and we'll chuck it in the back of the truck. While we're here, I think there's maybe some carpet and stuff we want to get as well. Still being as cautious as we can. But it looks good. Okay, so we'll get at least one more armload of tiles. I'd be more comfortable speeding up time if I could actually see myself where I'm standing. At the moment, like if a zombie suddenly got hand-to-hand with us, it would be a bit awkward that we wouldn't see it. I guess the aim outline would appear. Okay, better to have too many than too few, so yeah, I'd rather not have to come back just for tiles. Now by the time we get these in the car, it's going to be 6 o'clock. That's later than I'm usually out doing stuff, but the school is pretty secure, so we'll probably head over there. Just thinking what else we wanted to pick up here. We wanted doors, but we wanted some other furniture as well. I want to stop by a kitchen at some point. Actually, I think this is a furniture store here. While we're right here, let's go and see if there's anything we want. I could steal all these lamps at some point. Still thinking about putting lamps all the way on the outside of our perimeter wall once we get our sort of full solar grid up to power the whole thing. Okay, as before, we'll just stand here for a bit and listen. That seems good. Okay, so we're going to build a tailor shop or something like that in our base. So we've already got quite a few clothing containers, but we'll get some more different sorts, whatever looks good. I believe that crib is something you can't pick up and move. If I was going to spend more time in here, I'd just chuck a door in front of that back door. But yeah, no, so this crib is no, not manipulatable. Bit depressing, really. Yeah, these lamps I can't move either. Thank God for the trailer to move all this stuff around. Oh, that little detour was still an hour. But now it's even later than I'd like. But as I said, these schools, well, everything's fairly secure. The school we've definitely gone in and swept. We did room by room at least once, and another time we've been there and made sure it was clear. Should be fine. So we'll do it on the second story, so we'll just like block up one or both of the staircases and it'll be fine. I mean, we are still armed to the teeth, so if suddenly a whole bunch of zombies attacked us, unless there's a bunch of them and they also get us in a bad situation, yeah, we are packing a lot of heat to kill them all. I was gonna say drive them off, but you don't drive zombies off. But for anyone who's had a character, take a bite or scratch to the hand. Hand's a good one. Neck's a great one. No matter how prepared you are, drop your guard for one moment and you're starting a new run. And if I start a new run, I'm definitely not going to set up in as big a base as I have now. I'm doing like a nomad run maybe, or something with a nice small base, like staying in one storage lot or something like that. I love our big base, but my god, it's been so much work. Okay, so as before, we're back up in our corner and we'll listen. Listen if we can hear anything. A bit redundant. Actually, I don't think we've ever swept the bottom floor of this place, room by room. But we've definitely wandered around here quite a bit and have not heard zombies moaning and whispering. Nevertheless, there's a second staircase there. I'm going to chuck some stuff in front of that. Yes, if I do that, that means we're going to have just one staircase up to here, which we can keep an eye on much better. This will just let me sort of lower my guard a bit as I smash a bunch of doors up. Yes, I notice you can't put an object right at the top of a staircase. You do need that one tile gap. So it depends on how the walls and stuff are around it, whether or not you need quite an extensive barricade. Yeah, that'll do fine. Okay, so we don't want the planks. We've got plenty of wood at home. We just want doorknobs and door hinges. I forgot how many doors are in bathrooms. Oh yeah, this will work really well. Yeah, doorknobs and door hinges are just one of those things that, like, while we're remodeling the base and building a couple of new doors here and there, we just find it's very awkward to duck out and grab one doorknob. They're also the sort of thing that you don't tend to just stockpile huge amounts of. Like, I've never looked in a container and saw, oh look, I have 700 doorknobs. Well, 700, even 30 doorknobs. And I'm a bit of a pack rat. Okay, well there's plenty more doorknobs here, but it is already midnight. That'll do a whole bunch of doors, as long as we don't get towards building any more. I think the big roller doors actually use some of that stuff and use quite a bit of materials. We don't have more plans to put any more of those in. Okay, so we could head all the way back home, but yeah, it's already midnight. And it's quite a dark night by the look of it. We'll just head back to the little board operating base. Even then, I do prefer to head home well before dark, just so we can make sure there's nothing standing around at the base when we get out of the car. We did find a zombie on this road a little while back. I let my torch battery run completely out. That way you don't end up with like a 2% battery in your inventory. Though I would have preferred to have a bit more light here. So that is the case. I mean, we're inside a sealed perimeter now, so there ought not to be any zombies here. We are just paranoid because it's good to stay in practice. There definitely should not be a zombie inside a flying fortress, inside a walled perimeter. But the Zomboid has crapped out of me before and has put zombies where it's not supposed to. And that was probably more than a year ago now. Oh wow, it's dark up here. There could have been 2 zombies up here, I wouldn't see them anyway. Yeah, it is a very dark night. Oh well. Sure, it's clear. I don't seem to have a can opener on me. Weird. Got a trowel. Scissors. No? Do I have one in here? Kind of surprised I'm not carrying a can opener. They're actually somewhat heavy. Like, oh yeah, I'm carrying a paintbrush. I'm carrying a paintbrush around just in case I need a paintbrush, but I don't have a can opener. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's 0.6 encumbrance. Like, if you're... I mean, especially like when Chloe was starting off and her strength was 0, so I think you can carry 6 encumbrance to start off with. Like, yeah, a can opener is actually quite a lot of your carrying capacity. I guess I think I have a can opener in the truck, so it's not like... it's not that big a deal. Yeah, I think we might actually make a proper soup tonight. I do wish you had more incentive to actually cook good food. You know, better lingering buffs. I mean, the most appreciated buffs would probably be an experience boost or a speed boost. Maybe a vision arc boost, something like that. But yeah, some reason to actually make quality food as opposed to just eating your 14th cabbage for the day. Okay, well, I can have one of these tonight and one in the morning. Oh, hey, it's snowing. Cool. Always happy to see snow. So we're still quite a ways off Christmas number 3. But I'd like to get all the new decorating done before then. Let's not accidentally drink from that tainted water. Very, very dark. But once we get the current rooms in our base done, I think I will try to get around to actually making this place a little bit nicer. Okay, still snowing. Starting to see some snow on the ground. So today I want to head back into town and grab some stuff for another kitchen in our base. And then, yeah, we're going to do some more tailoring stuff maybe. I don't know. We'll see what takes my fancy. So way off in that direction there'll be some zombies, but we haven't seen anything within rifle shot of these walls since we cleared the place. At least not in that direction. Up that way there were some zombies in those houses. What do you think of Chloe's new hairdo? Okay, 10 AM is a bit of a late start for us, but I guess we didn't finish up last night till like 3 AM. I certainly prefer more than 7 hours of sleep. Okay, so we're in the heart of Riverside now. Probably makes it a little harder for zombies to get into the area, though we do need to make sure that whatever buildings we're going to go into have spawned their interior. Buildings do not populate themselves with zombies until you can see inside within, I don't know, like 12 tiles or something like that. Now these ones we just made a point of poking our head in with the truck before. But yeah, this is fine. Now we only want stuff from in here, so I think I'm going to chuck this bin in front of the door again. Again, that barricade does not have to hold for long. Just if like 6 guys tried to get through that door, rather than getting dogpiled, we'd be able to blast them to bits. Okay, so we'll quickly loot the place, but we're here for the Baie Marie displays and that sort of thing. Maybe one of these sinks. Maybe one of these plastic tables. Well, I assume it's plastic. It doesn't say it's plastic. If we wanted any more fridges, we'd just go for the big icebox fridges. Problem with fridges is, unless you have a mod, I don't think you can install them but not have them turned on. So, yeah, if we wanted to put them in for decorating purposes, they'd also probably overload our solar grid. So all of these things actually give you electrical XP and quite a bit of electrical XP as well. Oh. I'm sure that food would have been really good at one point. I could go for some pancakes. Jeez, those scrambled eggs are like almost 3 years old at this point. Like, I don't think you would even recognize them as scrambled eggs. Although, I suppose it depends on what they're made out of. I mean, you get the meme about McDonald's food just not aging. Okay, so we'll chuck this stuff out, then we'll come back to some of those piles maybe. I don't think I want too many of these. I guess normally I'd steal enough for one whole room, but I'm not even sure if I'll use all these in one room. Okay, well that was all done nicely. At some point we can come out and do all these cars, but not today. There's a tailor shop just up here that we'll catch on our way out. Not the best spot to see zombies that might be hiding around corners, but there really shouldn't be anything here. We've definitely been inside all these places before. Well, inside, but not like kicking in doors inside. Okay, so I'll just grab some of this stuff. Maybe a mirror, some of these clothes racks. What about the green cabinets, maybe? I guess it's easy just to grab them and store them. We've got quite a bit of storage at the base. All these clothes, if we don't like them, they can become more sheet rope to bundle up wood. probably should have just poked my head in these before. Yep. I mean, if there was a zombie in there, it definitely would have been banging on the doors or coming straight out. Certainly, one of the things I'm very concerned about is, you know, the classic Zomboid bathroom zombies. You know, where you go into a house and there was 8 zombies hiding in the bathroom. And usually the best way to avoid that is just be so loud that they come out to you. Well, anyway, okay, 6 o'clock. I think today, yeah, we're going to head all the way back home. I will go turn off the generator at the forward operating base. Or did I already do that? I'll have to check. Always very observant at that corner, because there's usually some zombies hanging around. Then was up past this area, the wooded area. There's usually some zombies here as well. Nice when you get the right line on your truck and you can just sort of cruise in a straight line without constant adjustments on the road. Okay, there's a zombie. They're not surprising at all in this section. It's there's so much dense woodland off the road. There's a caravan park to the south, and I don't know, there's residential to the north. But like, we've been clearing this road now for probably a year, coming back and forth and just killing whatever we find, honking, pointing things out, and it does not stay clear. Like, if something happened at Riverside and we had to walk home, this would be the awkward problem, this little patch of road. Yeah, see, 3 sprinters on foot is, I mean, again, with our guns, it's certainly doable. Like, easily doable. The problem is just while you're dealing with those 3, you know, if there are 2 more behind you, that can be a problem. And when do you fight? When do you just stand there, spinning in a circle? When do you run? I think we've got like 9 sprinting at the moment. We're, and obviously 10 finesse. Oh, yeah, more zombies. So if need be, we can give a couple of zombies a really good run for their money. Okay, well, there's definitely one more zombie back there. But it looks like he has ducked off into the trees. And, you know, it can start to get dark in just 20 minutes or so. But normally my policy is if you see the zombie, kill the zombie, that way you don't get snuck up on later. But as I said, there's always zombies on this road. It's not like next time we come back there we'll think it's safe anyway. I don't know why I felt like coming in the back way today. Less sharp turns except for this one, I suppose. An automatic door opens would be cool. Take level up. But yeah. Oh, as always, it is good to be home. I'm going to take a break here, and as always, I will unpack the car at another point. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've made it to the end, maybe leave a like, a nice comment. It's up to you. Either way, you have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.